Hi, this is Stephen with Fairs Management Interactive, better known as Fairs MI. And this is a quick tour of the Fairs MI's site management tools for events and facilities using the Alameda Fairgrounds. The planner comes with a custom collection of high-resolution, high-accurately scaled outdoor views with easy mouse-controlled navigation to zoom in and out and pan, as well as a complete set of building plans for your facilities, event halls, and arenas. Concession managers can choose to use simple color-coded circles and squares, or they can substitute those shapes using a menu list of typical fair event assets, using scaled representations that we call icons. You can see in this example of Alameda's multiple midway layouts that this allows for easy recognition of the different categories for fairground objects. Each icon can be moved, rotated, rescaled, labeled, and inventoried. Icons can be kiosks or tents, rides or booths, signs, symbols, tables and chairs, even bleachers and picnic tables, and more. But if you don't see what you need in the icon menu, let us know, and within 24 hours, your custom icon is up and ready to be used in the menu. These icon objects are placed with a simple drag and drop with your mouse, then rescaled for the proper size footprint. Besides a collection of standard industry carnival rides and other standard fairground assets, you can plan your marshalling yard for parking tractor trailers, buses, food trucks, and more with the icons we've provided on your menu. Use the Layers tool to separate the different categories up into different layers. You can add and name as many layers as you want. Besides just providing more organization, with Layers you can provide ground personnel with mapping dedicated to just their assigned tasks. Your staff can work individually on planning assignments for the same event. Then all of the members' planning maps can be combined into a comprehensive master fairground layout. Now we've introduced a new method to use drone photos from the previous year layout to guide the current year setups. You can see on our layers we have an aerial map of a fair that was in the past. We turn that layer on to place fair objects over top of the corresponding shots on the drone map. After it's all been matched up, we turn off the past fairs layers, and then we make the edits to make it current with this year. This is the fourth year for Ventura County's Paul Blaney using this method, and he likes this because every fairground setup always changes a little from the layout plan that's on paper. And then Paul can recreate the previous fair's actual layouts from the drone map, edit it for this year's changes, and save it to begin assigning vendor locations. You'll see here that Paul elects to work primarily just with labeled color-coded squares. But look at that long layer list. He has created quite the comprehensive list of different types of categories to organize. You too can lay out your fair quickly and absolutely accurately, increasing concession spaces sold, organizing fair services, and maximizing the attendee experience, of course. The tools and controls work the same for inside event halls, but for those rows of booths, typically in an exhibition hall, we have a tool that lays out rows and aisles of booths, numbering them automatically. And we call the groups of booths pods. I'm going to drag and drop in the perimeter booths first, just by using those settings and dragging this pod icon to the general position, and then nudging it into place, fine-tuning where I want it. As I get ready to place the main pod or group of booths in the middle of the hall, on the left you can now see me setting the number of booths in an aisle, the size of the booths, the number of aisles, the width of aisles, and the numbering and layout orientation. Then just drag that pod icon onto the show floor. I use my keyboard arrows to nudge it into place nicely, and then start cutting cross aisles and clearing out booths for entrances. Creating larger island booths is easy, and instead of numbers, booths can be labeled with multi-line text and color-coded for quick identifications. Next, let's look at how we assign booth space, record information about each exhibitor, and generate real-time an exhibitor list and booth inventory spreadsheet. Click on a booth, go over to the Exhibitor Data tool, and enter information in the category fill-in areas. When you click OK, that booth assignment information automatically becomes part of your planning file and saves along when you save your work. And you can hit that report button anytime to instantly generate an Excel spreadsheet with your exhibitor list and your booth inventory with totals. We use our own processes to prepare these floor plans and fairground maps to be accurate within inches. Objects, whether in the hall or out on the fairground, can be rotated, resized, relabeled, either manually or fine-tuned with filling controls. Color coding booths provides the status of exhibitor sales at a glance. And keep in mind, icon objects can also be used inside your exhibitor halls to define different areas of use even more. Icons of table rounds, from banquet to cafe seating, come with chair spacing pre-calculated. Icons of specialty equipment can be custom created for you, such as this farm machinery that can be sized and placed into a display. The more you work with the Fairs MI tools, the more new ways you'll find to organize and manage operations more efficiently. If managing RV camping reservations and mapping the assigned spaces is part of your fairground tasks, then take a look at this. Now, you may have noticed the outdoor maps contain unusually few vehicles. Our graphics studio cleans up your maps so you have a clean space to plan on. So we cleaned up a portion of the RV lot just to show off the results and demonstrate how we can use the booth tools to assign and document RV camping, using the same methods and routines as if it was an event booth sales. These RV spaces can be color-coded for occupation status, location resized or adjusted, each space recorded with a name, number of people, license plate, or any other information, ready instantly to provide an inventory spreadsheet of RV campers. There's more ways to use the tools for managing the facility itself in addition to event planning. This site planner of the Alameda Fairground is online and ready for you to try out now. Please contact us for a short online tour of these tools and to arrange a free long-term trial subscription for your fair. Thanks so much.